Hi, I'm Wilhelm, and in this video in the Life Explained series I would like to offer a different view about our crazy fascination with modern technology and particularly with our handheld devices. I will show that they are in total opposition to our true spiritual heritage. And it's not just the electromagnetic radiation that we have to worry about. No, it may be far more sinister. As we have heard many times before, we are spiritual beings. And as spiritual beings, our true home and nature is the spiritual world. And as such, we are totally evolved and perfect spiritual beings. We were endowed with all spiritual abilities, like being able to communicate telepathically with any other being. We could even fly and float and travel long distances, even into different universes, just by the power of thought and the law of attraction. We brought all these skills with us when many of us incarnated here onto planet Earth a long time ago. We also had the Akashic records. That is an ethereal information band or a corona that surrounds this planet. Everything that has ever happened, is happening or will happen is recorded in the Akashic records, and everybody could access it for information. Now with time most of us have forgotten our original skills, and very few can still access the Akashic records. Like for instance the well-known psychic Edgar Cayce. He got all his information, also called readings, from the Akashic records. But there are still a few places today, like the Monroe Institute, where these forgotten skills are rediscovered and developed. And as the density of our bodies and planet increased, we have fallen more and more into materialism and began to create crude substitutes for our original skills. This led to development of sometimes highly sophisticated societies like Lemuria and Atlantis, but they all came to a crushing end. And we now are in a new cycle called the Kali Yuga. In the ancient Sanskrit writing. It is a period when the negative satanic and demonic forces are once again allowed to influence this planet. It all started very innocently in China some 5,000 years ago with the inventions of things like paper, printing, compass, giant ships and a lot more. It slowly spread across the planet and got strong momentum with the age of industrialization, where products were produced by machines. And what were many of these products? There were largely crude substitutes for our forgotten spiritual skills. There were modes of transport, which we could do just by thoughts, just like cars now, and trains and planes to travel, or phones to communicate, and TVs and computers for information. To make these products, we began to rape and exploit and poison the land, the air and the water of this planet. We also began to exploit other human beings for their cheap labor. No wonder that most of these inventions actually came from negative sources, from this or other semi-material universes. Their demonic master plan went further by blocking out the Akashic records. They created an artificial information band consisting of thousands of satellites, our future space trash as we can call it. And they are calling it the internet. Now let's think about what is a net. A net is something to catch something, and who is the catch here? We are the catch. But the system is not only an artificial source of information, it continuously sends radiation onto our planet. And it is also a complete surveillance system of every human being. And it is not free as many think. Every improving algorithm makes sure that you and I are only seeing what others want us to see. It is a tool of absolute control. And all these electronic devices are very seductive. And more people are becoming internet addicts. They are escaping into alternative fake realities, war games, porn, video binging, texting, twittering, image sharing and so on. It is a vehicle for so many to express their hatred and disrespect for others. It is drenched in violence and negativity. Now all these developments are not coincidental. They are carefully planned to keep mankind in the madness for of ever producing and consuming, and most of all, to keep us eternally restless. The entire artificial world order depends on this technology. It does not permit us to stop and think and reflect and go within. It purposely prevents us to find inner peace and a healthy, loving relationship with ourselves and others. It prevents us to explore our feelings and emotions and to find out who we truly are. That's why this is the serpent in full action. The shiny toys that we hold in our hand have now today totally blinded us. Remember, just some 45 years ago, most of these distractions did not exist and people interacted very differently with each other. True progress is not more technology, but the rediscovery and development of our skills, and to reconnect with the spiritual guiding world within us. It is about reconnecting with God, because that is the absolute only reality that is true, and it is also our true home.